is the Steelers' biggest rival? Well, outside the AFC North, there has been a bunch of good games between the Raiders, the Patriots, the Cowboys, the Broncos, and even the Tennessee Titans.
Obviously, inside the AFC North, our rivals are, I'm going to say their nicknames, by the way. Our rivals are the Cincinnati Bungles, the Riot City Ratbirds, and the Craplin Turds. I mean, our rivals, historic or divisional, we've always had historic games with them, including the Raiders, with started Immaculate Reception by Franco Harris. That's what started the whole rivalry. With the Cowboys, with three Super Bowl games. With the Patriots, we've had some pretty good games. The same with the Broncos, including late last season.
When we lost the playoff game.
When we lost the playoff game, but I'm talking about when we beat them. When we beat them 35
week 15.
Yeah, week 15. Yeah. That was a hell of a game.
Yeah.
We even also had some pretty historic games with the Tennessee Titans, but mainly some pretty good games were back when they were the Houston Oilers.
Yeah, I mean, also when they had Steve McNair.
With our divisional rivals.
It's always a good game. With the Ravens, obviously, you're always in for a good game. I don't care if it's the Steelers versus the Ravens.
Or you're having backups in.
Yeah, I don't care if they're the two worst teams in the NFL. You're always in for a good game. You're always in for a hard-hitting, action-packed, blood, injury, all action-packed game.
Mm-hmm.
You know? And that goes the same with Cincinnati Bungles. Obviously, they have dirty players in Adam Jones and Vontaze Burfict, but now, hear me out. They are a good team. They have had several good players in the past and in the present. They had Carson Palmer, Chad Ochocinco,
I think they once had Terrell Owens.
Yeah, they did. For a year or something. Also in the present, they have Andy Dalton, A.J. Green,
their running backs aren't too bad.
Yeah. And I respect those players. They're really good players, But the nasty players are what kind of make it, not only dirty, but somewhat kind of, what's the word I'm looking for? Sometimes exciting, but also sometimes very,
dirty kind of game.
Yeah.
Like it was in the playoff game.
Yeah. But that was a hell of a freaking game. But it was kind of dirty by both teams, I'll admit. Vontaze Burfict, getting the hit on Antonio Brown. And, them, it's like they intended to call the penalties. But, they basically threw the game away.
Like they've always been doing.
And, Shazir's hit on Giovanni Bernard, which, by the way, is now illegal, which is stupid. But I wouldn't say that hit is dirty because it was legal, but now it's illegal now, so I guess you can consider it dirty now, although it's a legal hit.
It was legal at the time.
Yeah, but now it's illegal because Roger Goodell wants the NFL to be more safe. Anyway, also the fans acted really, awful. And,
disrespectful.
Yeah,
especially the Big Ben.
Yeah, he was being carted off the field, and then you just see a fan throw a beer can at his freaking leg. Like, what the hell? That's a future Hall of Famer right there. And you just disrespect him. Just complete disrespect. Anyway, it was a good game. I want to say this about the Browns. They are going to upgrade this year.
Yeah, I think they will. You see, I think they can progress if they have a reliable quarterback because they never had one. Mainly, it's really been their offensive line that's been really historic. Because they've always had great offensive linemen, like Joe Thomas. I think they had Alex Max one time.
Whatever his name is.
I mean, they've had such great offensive line. Even their running back / fullback, Peyton Hillis, who was on the man cover. I think it was man 12. Like, they had some pretty good players, but they could not progress. Like, I think they can be a good team. They just need to progress and have a very reliable quarterback. Like RG3 could very well do it, especially since they have Hugh Jackson as their head coach.
Yeah, but he's going to freaking tear his ACL as soon as he walks through the door. But, Who is the Steelers' biggest rival? I want to hear from you guys. Put it in the comments below.
Above my big head.
Yeah, there will be a bubble where it will show the teams. You select the option, and yeah. But in my opinion, the Steelers' biggest rival, and will always be the Steelers' biggest rival, is the Baltimore Ravens. The Cincinnati Bengals have been in the NFL longer than the Ravens, but usually when you see a Steelers versus Ravens game, it's more exciting. The games were always exciting because they had Troy Polamalu for the Steelers, James Ferrier, Aaron Smith,
Casey Hampton,
Big Snap Casey Hampton,
Ryan Clark.
I could just keep going.
But the Ravens have always had Ray Lewis, Ed Reed,
Anquan Bowen in his prime.
Mm-hmm.
Jacoby Jones when he, wasn't screwing the frickin' team.
When they had Ray Rice.
In my opinion, the Steelers' biggest rival of all time will always be the Ravens. Because any time you tune in for a Steelers-Ravens game, you're always in for a hell of a game.
Whether if we're either the two worst teams or if we have backups in.
I don't care if it's all third stringers. You're always in for a good game.
Always will be.
That's how bad they hate each other. Now, I respect the Ravens because they are a hard team to face and always a good, challenge every freaking year. And I'm glad that we get to face them 2 years in a row because it always gives me a good thing to watch every freaking year. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But I respect them. But as a Steelers fan, I hate them.
We will hate them, but we will respect them.
Yeah, Ravens. In my opinion.
Yeah, definitely the Baltimore Ravens.
So anyway, that's the video. Like I said, click above Bobby's head. You'll see polling and give your option either in the polling or comments below. Give us your opinions. Like, comment, subscribe, share, favorite, all that types of crap.
Well, we will see you in the next video. Peace!